Hello students, let us discuss nomenclature of here. For mono-substituted benzene here, for IUPAC nomenclature of substituted benzene compounds, the substituent is placed as a prefix to the word benzene. Here we are going to use the word here, we are going to end with the word called as a benzene. Okay, so prefix we are using some substituents, after that we are going to end with the word benzene. Here it is, okay, prefix, after that you are going to end with the word benzene. However, common names written in bracket below of many substituted benzene compounds are universally used. Here you can see, okay, this is we have the benzene ring, okay. Here all having benzene ring, okay. In benzene ring, if one substituent that is methyl is there, it is called what? Methyl benzene. Here prefix is what? Methyl. Already we are going to end with the word benzene. So this is the methyl benzene. Now here if you see, this common name is what? Toluene. Already here we told you have to remember the common name and IUPAC name. So this methyl benzene is IUPAC name and toluene is a what? Common name. Now next here, if you have the benzene ring, if you have methoxy group, okay, this is called OMEO is called what? Methoxy. So the nomenclature is what? Methoxy, and then you have to end with the benzene. So methoxy benzene. Now common name is what? Anisole. Next, and benzene ring, if you have NH2 group, okay, this is the NH2 group as a substituent, okay. If NH2 group is substituent, that is called as a what? Aminobenzene. Common name is what? Aniline. Here common name all are written in the bracket, okay. Whatever here we are in the bracket, those are indicating common name. Common name also you have to remember. Next, and benzene ring, if you have NO2 group substituent, that is called what? Nitrobenzene. And benzene ring, if you have bromine as a substituent, that is called bromobenzene. This is the nomenclature where what? Mono substitute, only substituent. Only we have the, in all cases we have only one substituent, isn't it? If you have two substituent, then we have to go for the rule 2. Next, what is the rule 2 means? If benzene ring is disubstituted, means we have the two substituent. The position of substituent is defined by numbering the carbon atoms of the ring such that the substituents are located at the lowest number possible. Here again same. Always we have to give the substituents as our lowest number, or some of the substituents should be less. Here you can see, okay, benzene. All we have the benzene ring. Okay, this is the benzene ring, and we have the two substituents. Here we have the bromine. Two substituents are there, okay, and they are close to each other. Here also we have the two substituents. Here we also have two substituents. But here if you see, the position of substituents are we have different, isn't it? So here if you see, already we discussed you how to start the numbering from the where? From the substituents only and the ring, okay. Now if you start from here 1, 2, okay, either you start from 1, 2, both are same, okay. So same substituents and we have the same, so some of the substituent in both the directions same, so you can go for the numbering in a clockwise or anti-clockwise same. If different is there, that is different story, okay. So I'm talking about the what? Disubstituted benzene, we have the same substituents are there. So here some of the substituent is same here, okay, in this case now. So here if you go for like this, as already we given the number in the clockwise here. So here if you go for the clockwise, here what happened? We have the two benzene, so you have to end with the benzene, okay. So you have to mention the number of the substituent. So here 1, 2, already we told. If we have the same substituent multiple times, you have to use the prefixes as what? Di, tri, tetra, okay. Here we have two bromine atoms, so I am going to use the di, and where we have it first carbon, second carbon, that we are going to show with the 1, 2. You have to keep the comma, okay. Already we told the numbers you have to separate with the comma. 1, 2 dibromo, last you have to end with the word benzene, okay. Next, here if you see for this one, okay, for second one, here what happened? Here I am giving the number from this side, okay. So 1, 2, 3 like this. If I go for here anti-clockwise also, both are same, okay. Now so in this direction here, if you go for 1, 2, 3, both are same. But you may ask the doubt, why can't we go in this direction? Okay, if you go in this direction like this, what happened? As we told, the sum of the substituents should be less. Now if you go for like this, here first carbon, second carbon, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, now what happened? 1 plus 5 means it's a what? 6. So what sum of the substituents will be more. If you go here in this direction, what happened? We are going to get the what? 1 comma 3 means here 4, in this direction also 4. Simply what I want to convey means the sum of the substituents should be less. So we are not moving in this direction. Only you are going to move means simply you are going to move means second whatever substituent is there, it has to get the less number. Simply means what? You have to get the sum of the substituent should be less. So here either you go like this or like this, both are same. Why? Because means substituent are same. So now let us see here at first carbon and third carbon we have the bromine. So and we have two bromine, so you have to write the di. Okay. So 1 comma 3 hyphen dibromobenzene. Okay. Next third one. Here if you see, here we have the what bromine at 1 comma 4th position. Okay, 1 2 3 4th carbon. So 1 and 4th, either you move like this in this direction or in this direction, both are same, substituent are same na? So you can give the numbering like this also, 1 2 3, you can give like this also. Okay, so in both the directions same. So now if you give the nomenclature again, here it should be 1 comma 4. Okay, it is missing, so write as a 1 comma 4 dibromobenzene. Okay, make it some correction here, we should have 1 comma 4 dibromobenzene. So here, okay, so here if you go for this one here, so this also make it correction at anti-clockwise also we are going to get the 1 comma 4. Okay, in both direction we are same. So here you can, so just now told we are moving in the clockwise, so 1 2, if you move like this anti-clockwise, what happened? We are going to get that first and sixth position. Okay, first here third, fourth, fifth, here this is sixth carbon. So what happened? We are, as we told, some of the substituents should be less. For here 1 3, if you go further like this, okay, you are going to get the 1 3. Are you moving the like this also fine? But if you move like this, what happened? 1 comma 5. So it is more. So it is we should not go like this. Okay. But in this case, what happened? Substituents are same na. So either move here 1 comma 4. Are you like this? Move like this. Okay, like 1 2 3 4. So one sum of the substituent and both the direction is same. So here this is about the what? IUPAC nomenclature. This one. Now if you go for the trivial name, nothing but common name. Okay. For the common name, if two substituents are adjacent, nothing but at 1 2 position, that is called as a ortho. Okay. If positions are at 1 3 positions, okay, substituents at 1 3 position, that is called as a meta. If the positions are for two substituents at 1 4 position, okay, 1 and 4th carbon, those are called as a para. Okay. Ortho we are writing as a small o. Okay. Meta with small m, para with a small p. So ortho-dibromobenzene means the substituent present at the first and second carbon atom. Meta-dibromobenzene means the substituent present at the first and third carbon atom. Para-dibromobenzene means the substituent present at the 1 and 4th carbon. So both are same substituent. Here I am talking about the one note is what? I am talking about the disubstituent, in that both substituent are same here. Bromine, bromine. Okay. So this is the IUPAC name and this is the trivial name. So you have to remember the IUPAC name and trivial name together. Now trivial system nomenclature of aromatic compounds only for the disubstituted benzene compounds. Just now I told only for the disubstituent. So relative position of substituent. Okay, if substituent at 1 2 position, the trivial name we are calling as a ortho. Okay, abbreviation of how we are doing, only O, small o. If relative position of substituent at 1 3, that is called as a meta, and here abbreviation is what? Small m. If relative position is of substituent is 1 comma 4, then we are calling as a para and we are showing the what? Only small p. Now for tri and higher substitute benzene derivatives, three prefixes are we are not going to use. Okay. Here what is the note here? We are talking about the only for what these things for disubstituted. Okay. If we have the tri or more than that, okay, we are not going to use ortho, meta and para, these abbreviations. Here one more note is what? Two substituents are similar, then start numbering at one of the substituent and give the number in clockwise or anti-clockwise to get less number of substituents. Simply what? Sum of the substituents should be less. Already we told here just now, okay? Okay, this is the thing. Either you can move clockwise, anti-clockwise, but what? Sum of the substituents should be less. So here you can see we are going to, if you move like this, what happens? Sum of the substituent will be more. So you have to go for the what? You have to give the numbering in a such a way the sum of the substituent should be less. That is the note. Next for what? We have trisubstituted benzene, means we have the 3 substituents on the benzene, okay? Like this, maybe whatever the carbon is there, okay? This is benzene ring is there. We have somewhere, anywhere like that we have 3 substituents. Now let us see the rule. What is the rule given there? Now what is the rule here? Nomenclature of tri or higher substituted benzene derivatives. So for tri or higher substituted benzene derivatives are named by identifying substituent position on the ring followed by the lowest locant rule. Simply again here also we are going for the what? Lowest locant rule means what? Okay. Here we have lowest locant rule means substituent of the base compound is assigned number 1 and then the direction of numbering is chosen such that the next substituent get the lowest number. The substituent appears in the name in the alphabetical order. Simple what means here again same concept. You have to go for the sum of the substituent should be less. Okay, in that direction only you have to give the numbering. Let us see now examples here. Here, in some cases, common name of benzene derivative is taken as a base compound. Here, what is a base compound means? Here, let us see. Here we have the benzene, okay? From that, if you on benzene, if you have NO2 group, that is called as a what? Nitrobenzene. Okay, this is an example for the base compound. Simply, we are taking some example, okay? Base compound. Anyhow, we are not focusing that much. Simply, we are going for the lowest. Some of the substance should be less, okay? So here if you see the here we have the nomenclature as a 1-chloro 2,4 dinitrobenzene means here we are going to start the numbering here and moving like this, okay? 1 2 this is 3 4, okay? So if you go for here 1 plus 2 plus 4, okay? This is a, so how much you are going to get now? This is a nothing but 7, okay? So why not we are going for the 4-chloro 1,3 dinitrobenzene means here. So here if you give the numbering from, so if you give the numbering here from this direction, what happened here? 1 2 3 4. Now substituent we have at first position, third position and fourth position. Total how much? 8. In if you go for in this direction, how we are going to get total sum? 7. Why? Because mean first position we have chlorine, second position we have nitro, and at fourth position we have the what? Nitro. So this is less. So some of the substituent should be less. So here it is not what? 4-chloro 1,3 dinitrobenzene. It is a 1-chloro 2,4 dinitrobenzene. Or you may ask, why can't we proceed like this? Okay, I will show that one. Okay, if you start from here, what happen again? It will be more. Okay, if for example, it's the first carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, isn't it? So first carbon we have chlorine, then after that fourth carbon, then after that sixth carbon. Now how much you are going to get? 11. So here what I want to convey means you have to give the numbering in such a way that what the sum of the substituent should be less. So if you move in this direction only, the sum of the substituent will be less. Okay, you can work out. Okay, these are the possible ways. In that you have to go for the sum of the substituent should be less. So the nomenclature is what? 1-chloro 2,4 dinitrobenzene. So while writing the nomenclature, already we told you how to follow the alphabetical order, okay? So you should not write first 2,4 dinitro, after that 1-chloro, okay? That is wrong. Why? Because means in alphabetical order, first you will get the chloro means C. So after that N, okay? We are not going to consider what tetra prefixes in the nomenclature. So first C will come. So you have to write the first 1-chloro, then after that 2,4 dinitrobenzene. Now here again second compound 2-chloro 1-methyl 4-nitrobenzene, okay, but not it is a what? 4-methyl 5-chloro nitrobenzene. Why? Because means again here some of the substituent should be less. Now if you go for like this in this direction 1 2 3 4, okay, so immediately you are going to get the second number, okay, in this for second substituent. So if you go for the sum of substituent, first carbon we have methyl, second carbon we have chlorine, and fourth carbon we have the nitro. So total how much you are going to get now? 7. Okay. So if you move another direction, okay. So if you move like this, what happen? It will be so much long here. First carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now let us count. First carbon we have the methyl, fourth carbon we have the nitro, and sixth carbon we have the chlorine. So total how much? 11. So some of the substituent will be more. So we are not going to give in the number like this. Okay. If you start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here first position we have the nitro, and third position we have the chlorine, and fourth position we have the methyl. Total how much we have? 8. Again it will be more. Okay. So we are not going to give the numbering in this way also. So if you give in this direction only, how much you are going to get now? Okay. First position we have the methyl, and second position we have the chlorine, and fourth position we have nitro. So total how much we are going to set? So 7. So this is the least number. So we are going to give the numbering in this direction only. Again here, while writing the nomenclature, you have to follow the what alphabetical order. Here, so 1, 2 chloro. Why? Because means C will come first in alphabetical order, then methyl, then Mn. Okay, then you are going to get the nitro. Okay, N. Okay, so 2 chloro, 1 methyl, 4 nitrobenzene, not the 4 methyl 5 chloro nitrobenzene. Simple. Here what we done here. So the direction of numbering is chosen such that the next substituent get the lowest number. Okay, after that lowest sum rule of substituent. Simply you have to give the direction that you have to get the each substituent has the less number and some of the substituent should be less. Here we have sometime what happened, we are going to end with the base compounds. Okay, so here we have the methoxybenzene. This is the word IUPAC name, anisole is the word common name. Here aminobenzene is a what? Here aminobenzene is IUPAC name, andine is a what? It is a common name. Hydroxybenzene is a what? Here for this hydroxybenzene is a IUPAC name. Phenol is the what? Common name. Common name. Now let us see the nomenclature here. So here we have this compound. For this we have the nomenclature what? 2-chloro 4-methyl anisole. Means this is a base compound. Okay, this is the base compound. Simply here total this one we are replacing with the what? Anisole. So its second position we have chlorine, and fourth position we have methyl. This is a anisole. Okay, again same here for all these cases we are going to find out what? Lowest sum of the substituent. Okay, sum of the substituent should be less. So if you give the numbering in such a way that after adding all the number you have to get the less. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat again. So just to practice this one. So here we are replacing with the one base compound. This is a anisole. Simply we are writing the ending with the word anisole. Or you can write the methoxybenzene also. 1-methoxy, you can write the 1-methoxy benzene also you can write. Okay, so next here again we have the 4-ethyl 2-methyl aniline. Here this is the base compound. Okay, here aniline means we have the aminobenzene, nothing but aniline. Now here what happened, this total word we are writing as a word aniline. So here at fourth position we have the ethyl 2-methyl, after that aniline, or simply you can write as a word 1 amino also you can write 1 amino 4-ethyl. Okay, 2-methyl benzene you can write. Okay, why I'm writing 1 amino before itself? Why? Because means in alphabetical order A will come first. So 1 amino you can write here 1 amino 4-ethyl 2-methyl benzene, not the aniline. Okay, you can write like this also. So both are acceptable. Next for this here we have the base compound. Now example here, this total we have the base compounds and we are writing as a word phenol. Now here 3-4 dimethyl. Why? Because means at third position and fourth position we have the methyl. So 3-4 dimethyl phenol, or you can write as a 1-hydroxy. Okay, 1-hydroxy before. Why? Because means here 1-hydroxy means what? At the first position we have the OH group, so we added 1-hydroxy. So H will come first in alphabetical. So first you can write 1-hydroxy hyphen 3-4 dimethyl benzene. You can end with the word benzene. So this is the word base compound functional group should get the first number they are giving. Simply what I want to convey means the sum of the substituents if you after giving the number, it should be less. Next we have rule 3. What is the rule means? Here, when a benzene ring is attached to an alkane, okay, with a functional group, it is considered as a substituent instead of parent. The name of for benzene as substituent is phenyl, okay. We are writing as abbreviation as a C6H5 as a simple formula, and abbreviation what? PH. Means up to now what happened, every time we are ending with the name as a benzene, okay. But if is attached to alkane, for example, this is our alkane, okay. Total we have the alkane. In that what happened, here it is present as a what? Substituent, okay. So this is a group, okay. This is we are calling as a what? Phenyl group. Simply here what happened, one of the hydrogen going to miss, okay. Simply if you write the formula, here we have the one carbon, so there is no hydrogen, so here we have the CH group will be there. This is a CH and this is a CH. Here we have the CH, isn't it? So how many carbons atoms we have? C6, okay. 6 carbon atoms are there. Only we have 5 hydrogen, and this is going to link to the carbon chain. So that's why we are calling as a writing as a what? C6H5. This is called as a what? Phenyl group. So with this bond, it is going to attach the alkane. So in that cases what happened, we are not writing that as a benzene, we are taking that this benzene ring as a substituent. As a substituent, it has a name as a what? Phenyl, okay. So now again, here this is a parent chain, longest carbon chain. Now you have to give the numbering in such a way that what substituent has to get the less number, okay. Now if you give the numbering here in this, if you move in this direction only, it's going to get the second number. If you move like this, what happens? Going to get the more, okay. 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 6 or 7 means going to get the what? 6 number. So as we already told, the substituent has to get the less number. So now nomenclature is what? 2-phenyl heptane. Heptane why? Because means it is a parent chain. So it is attached to alkane group means you have to write as a what? Phenyl, not as a benzene. Okay, let us discuss now in text questions. Here we have in the test book, that is problem number 12.10. Now here they are asking the write the structural formula of arthoethyl anisole para nitroaniline 2, 3 dibromo 1 phenyl pentane, next 4 ethyl 1 fluoro 2 nitrobenzene. Okay, they are asking about the structures, okay. So in exam they may ask the name and they are asking structure, or sometimes they will give the structure, you have to write the name, okay. So they may ask both. Let us see now structure here. First what we have? Arthoethyl anisole. So here arthoethyl means, anisole means already we told base compound, okay. Base compound. Anisole means what? Benzene having the OCH3 group, okay. Or CH3 you can write as a what? Simply already we discussed abbreviation, you can write as a what? This CH3 as a ME. So I am going to write as a ME, already we discussed. So ethyl we are writing as a what? Abbreviation ET, propyl as a PR. So and benzene ring, okay. Here this is a benzene ring having the Me. This is called what? Anisole, okay. Anisole base compound over. O ethyl means what? Already means but artho ethyl. Artho means what? At second position you should have the ethyl group. So this is the first carbon over. At second carbon mean adjacent you should have the ethyl group, okay. C2H5. This is the what? Structure of arthoethyl anisole, okay. This is the structure. You can write any way, okay. Both are acceptable, but condition is what? Two groups should be adjacent. Here this is the first carbon and second carbon. You can write any, you can choose any two carbon, but the condition artho means what? It should be adjacent. Is it clear now? Next part we have para nitroanilene, okay. So what is the base compound here? Aniline. Aniline means structure as we told, and benzene group, okay. If you have NH2 group, that is called as a what? Aniline, okay, fine. But here what? Para nitro means, already we told para means what? At 1, 4th position, okay. So this is first carbon, second, third, fourth position we should have the what? NO2 group. Nitro means what? NO2 group, okay. So this is a structure, both are same. So para our condition means what? You can write, okay. You can write NH2 group here and you can write the NO2 group. Both are acceptable. But here what is the condition? Both has a different setup. Both should have the group at 1, 4, okay. So this is a what? First carbon, second, third, fourth. This is called what? Para nitroanilene. Next what we have 2 comma 3 dibromo, okay, 1 phenyl pentane. So here benzene has a what as a substituent. So we are taking as a what phenyl, not as a what benzene. So pentane. Pentane means what? You should have the 5 carbon atoms. So first carbon, second carbon, third, fourth, 5. Okay, pentane means 5 carbon atoms over. So I am giving the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is the given header? 2 comma 3 dibromo means at second position and third position we have the bromine. So this is the bromine and bromine. Okay, 2 comma 3 dibromo over. Now 1 phenyl means at first carbon you have the phenyl group. Okay, this is the phenyl group. Now you have, after that you have to satisfy the carbon valency with the hydrogen. Okay, here this is a CH2. Okay, here CH, why? Because means already we have one bond here. So 3 bonds are there, one bond we are writing with the one hydrogen. Here again we have 3 bonds, so one other bond you have to write with the hydrogen. This is the one CH2 and this is the one CH3. So this is structure of what? 2 comma 3 dibromo phenyl pentane. Here we wrote the what? Here we wrote the bond and structure. So in this structure you can see here this is the first carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, so 2 comma 3 dibromo 1 phenyl pentane. Okay, so phenyl always considered as a prefix only in this. Okay, not the suffix, nothing but you are not going to end with the what benzene. Okay, so next here what we have 4 ethyl 1 fluoro 2 nitrobenzene. Okay, so let us write the structure now. So again we have the benzene. Okay, just write the first benzene structure. Okay, after that what I am giving the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can start the numbering from any carbon atom. For the sake of convenience I am going to write from here. Okay, so what is the given number there? 4 ethyl means fourth position we should have the ethyl group. So nothing but C2H5. This is ethyl over. First carbon we should have what? Fluorine over. Next second what should have? Nitro, NO2 group. Okay, this is the structure. Okay, this is structure. Here in the textbook it is like that. You can write anyway, but numbering should be clear. Okay, for this, for example, if you see this is the first carbon, he started from here. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So 1 fluoro, here 4 ethyl, 2 here 2 nitro benzene. Okay, see again here after while writing the nomenclature he followed the alphabetical order. So in alphabetical first E will come, then F, then N. Okay, so you have to follow the alphabetical order by writing the nomenclature. Here we have some assignments for the sake of in our in-text questions. Just practice that one. Here again we have some examples. Okay, just work out on these examples.